Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? And thank you for hanging out with the Coin Scoop once again. It's been a long-awaited time. A lot has happened in the past week and a half, and we want to thank you guys for joining us. You're hanging out with the Coin Scoop. I'm your host, Ruben.
And I'm your host, Chris Cryptopolis. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What the fook is going on?
We are back.
I miss you all.
We are back. Hope everybody's doing well. We already had a few people in the chat already rocking and rolling. We had J Bells and Marcel's.
J Bell and Marcel's, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hopefully you guys can hear us clear. Hopefully you guys can hear us clear and loud. It's been a while, just trying to get readjusted to the technical difficulties.
This just in, Marcel hit 17K in 3 days with Titanium.
Jeez. Yeah, dude, Titanium went on a tear, actually. Shout out to Oz. Shout out to Oz Dog, who gave us the heads up on that, Rube.
Yep.
Oz Dog gave us the heads up on that.
Then he sold 5,000 of them for 370 and bought back at 220.
Is that what he's saying on the
Yeah, on the chit at.
Okay.
Chris Onyx is in the house. Mr. Onyx, what is up?
Glad to see everybody again, man. It's been
Most Def and Talib Kweli.
It feels like it's been forever and a day.
It has. It has.
It feels like it's been forever and a day, guys.
It definitely has been.
It's crazy. Like one day in crypto was like, it feels like forever.
Yeah.
You know? And
definitely.
it's true. That's how fast things move.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Give me a second here. Let me just adjust our screen.
Adjust the screen. Inside Crypto is in the house.
Yo, Billy Boom. What's
Billy
up,
Boom,
brother?
by the way, I was going to reply. I saw the pictures you sent of Acapulco. Did you see that, Chris?
Yes, I did. Beautiful.
I was going to reply, but I was driving, and then some cute girl stopped me in the street and said she liked my tie,
and it was all over from there, baby.
All over from there.
Baby.
But I do apologize, Bill.
Oh my goodness.
Pictures. I was just interrupted by somebody telling me that they liked my tie.
That's right. That's right. He's enjoying the beautiful weather while I'm enjoying this cold, frigid weather still up here in New York.
I heard. I'm hearing the horror stories.
Unbelievable. But we hope that everybody's doing well. Glad to have you guys back in the building, man.
Power to Achieve just gave us some breaking news. Which, I mean, I've been out of the game for a minute.
Jeez.
He says Bitconnect, which I'm not surprised with the whole thing that happened with Bitconnect. He said Bitconnect pulled the plug on websites long gone. Goldgate are playing the same game.
I didn't even know that. Bitconnect, guys, I've been completely out of the loop
Goldgate,
when it comes to the.
It's a wrap. But you know what? That's what happens. You gotta just listen. You live and you learn with the lending platforms, and what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I wasn't even aware that Bitconnect pulled the plug. I've completely banned myself from anything and everything that has to do with lending, guys. Just so you know, as far as everything that happened, I am a victim. I am a victim of getting caught up in the mix, definitely getting caught up in the mix when it comes to all those lending platforms. But I think they've proved themselves to be garbage.
They
proved themselves to be garbage.
Absolutely.
And, whatever. It is what it is. Everybody takes losses, right?
Yep.
Everybody takes losses, guys. Sucks.
But I know Billy Boom said he and Russ are going to be, I think, if I remember correctly, I got to look. I think he said that they're going to be basically preoccupied for the next few days or whatever the case may be.
Oh, yeah.
I hope everything's okay. I don't want to pry. Yeah, I don't want to pry too much, Although our loyal ones that are always usually in the chat
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Good, but I don't want to pry too much because we don't want to put too much info out there for those that are watching with evil intentions.
Yeah, guys. But good to see everybody. Like I said, back again. Ruben's had a crazy few weeks there. You know.
Yeah, it was.
So we were just kind of just.
It was ridiculous.
Yep.
But
so, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back, man.
Marcel said I was behind Bitconnect.
Ruben was behind Bitconnect. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Man. I tell you something. I actually had a little faith with Bitconnect, but I always kind of doubted Bitconnect. I had a little faith with Bitconnect, which is it's weird to say, but you hear a little like echo. I guess lack of furniture, and you hear a little echo. Or
you sound good. I hope we sound.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. Guys, if there's anything, yo, guess who just stepped into the building? Ruben. Arnold, what's up, brother?
Arnold Archenegger.
What's going on, Arn?
What's up, gents? DJ Calv is in the house.
Wow, man. You know what's funny, guys? We've been away for so long. I didn't really expect. I didn't really expect everybody to be
turnout for all the boys, and the one gal. We're still waiting for the one gal, which we know if she doesn't make it, she will eventually watch it and chime in, and she'll shout us out on her channel. Of course.
Wait, you're talking about the one gal, or the two gals? We have Beauty Bubs.
Two gals. Yes, you're right. The two gals.
We have Kylie.
Beauty Bubs. And Smiley Kylie.
I'm gonna make in the Discord. I'm gonna make a channel. I'm gonna make a room called Kylie's Picks. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna do it actually after the show.
Smiley Kylie comes out with some tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna dedicate
tough stuff.
A chat room specifically for her picks. Marcel says we sound good.
Appreciate
that, man. But yeah, dude, so much has happened. So much has happened.
So listen, like I was saying,
we had. Go ahead,
you.
No, I was gonna say we had the market, the whole crash that everything these past few weeks. We had Bitconnect go down.
Bitconnect took a tumble, which that guy that I keep seeing the videos about. Hey, what's up, Bitconnect?
You know he's from New York, right? He's from New York.
Yeah, I mean I'm not surprised.
Man,
I'm not surprised, but obviously, I mean he's not, like originally from New York with
Dude, there's some crazy, like, it's dangerous out there, bro. Still, like, I think the aftershocks of everybody losing their money and getting caught up, dude. Ruben, I mean, complete 360, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody who's been promoting it and everybody who's making videos. Let me ask you this, because this was a big issue that we spoke about. What happened? I mean, us. I mean, not us, right? I mean, we just stopped doing what we were doing because you were so busy and we had a crazy week. But dude, the YouTubers that I've seen, I haven't seen any of these YouTubers. It's been lights out, dude. I haven't seen anybody, bro.
You have barely spoken.
Yeah, and me and you have barely. Yeah.
Chris Onyx said his Carlos is from New York. Yeah, that is. Yeah. You just said. DMG says, did you guys talk about Weiss ratings yet? No, but we will. Chris Onyx says, "LOL."
DMG, what's up?
Known hustlers, which is true, man. It's the God honest truth. You have. I wouldn't even say hustlers. Yeah, you have hustlers, definitely hustlers. Listen, you have hustlers that they make it in New York, they can make it anywhere, but also New York is known for their scam artists.
Dude, and I think
I wouldn't call them hustlers.
It's gonna continue to get worse because this it's crazy, man. Like I'm seeing a lot of videos, a lot of people making YouTube videos, people making Bitcoin mastery classes and Bitcoin investment videos and courses, and it's insane, man. It's insane. Everybody's gonna have to be real careful out there,
because you just don't know. I was watching a video yesterday. As I was settling in, but I put on a video. They were talking about Bitconnect. Obviously that was the catchy topic.
Guess who just shattered the
I know. That's why I laughed. That's why I laughed.
Kylie.
Smiley Kylie. We were just talking about you.
Kylie, I'm gonna make a after the show. I'm gonna make a in the Discord. I'm gonna make a channel for you. It's gonna be called Kylie's Picks. All right, because I know you're always giving us those picks. But we'll continue on that in a minute. Go ahead, Ruben.
It's funny because Marcel says Craig Grant is still making videos talking about
He
hold your
is.
Bitconnect coins.
He
Wow.
is, and Trevon, you know, I mean, these some of the guys are still, but
Yeah.
it's completely like I feel like a sense of urgency now in their
Listen,
videos
you
because
see
I've been
with
paying
them,
attention. There's a
with
sense of urgency now. They're like
yeah,
desperation to
listen,
do all these
with
other
them at
things.
this point, it's just their faces out there, so they don't want to be sitting there at their local 7-Eleven or their local gas station, and some guy just come up and just start clobbering them. You know, just start clobbering them because listen, a lot of people
I,
lost their life savings.
yeah,
This is a typical, stockbroker Ponzi scheme thing where not necessarily a Ponzi scheme, but this is one of those things where it's like you're sitting there and you're trusting, you're putting all your faith in this person that's telling you, listen, trust me, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. I did it.
yeah.
Oh, they
Isn't
removed.
that
You don't
funny?
have the brick background anymore. Yeah,
A,
nah,
tr-
no more brick background.
a trusted system that was originated with a trustless concept, right? Trustless foundations, which is what Bitcoin was all about, right? Eliminating the third party,
Yeah,
which you know, Bitconnect, you know, is the third party, I guess, right?
yeah.
Whatever it was, but you know what's funny? I don't think that these guys. I don't think that they'll. I think they still have a somewhat loyal following, though, Ruben. I don't
No,
think,
they do. They do still have
you know,
their loyal.
unless
I mean,
somebody's completely crazy.
everybody that is listen. You got people that are criminals in jail. You got what's
House of
his
the
name?
Moon, Ruben. House of the
Yeah,
Moon.
House of Moon. Thank you for joining the Coin Scoop. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Not only that, most importantly, tell a friend about the Coin Scoop.
Coin Scoop. Thanks for joining House of the Moon.
So listen, you got people like
Look what. You see what Bill said? I'm sorry. He said, like and sub and share before these dudes disappear on our ass again. Bill, you're crazy,
Sorry,
bro.
brother. Sorry, brother. That won't happen again. That won't happen again.
It's good to see everybody, man. It's awesome.
That was,
But go ahead, Ruben. I'm sorry for interrupting.
listen, brother. You got Charles Manson, Jeffrey Dahmer. You got all these. You got all these killers, people that are murderers in jail, and they have their fans that are loyal to them. And
True.
Women that are willing to. They write them messages. Oh, I'll marry you. I love you. I did.
True.
Listen, if you have that going on with these murderers, these rapists, this like
it's a cult. It's a cult following.
Yeah, it's gonna happen with Ponzi, you know. Like, I mean, you have people that just truly don't care, and they'll sit there and be like, "Listen, oh, I know you're a good person. I know you didn't do it on purpose. Somebody else coerced you into it."
Yeah. Listen, Bitconnect was a cult following. I don't care what anybody says. You know, it was a cult following. You know, let's call it what it is, but it's just it's a different form, right? It took a new shape. It took a different form. It's because it's on a blockchain, right? Because it's cryptocurrency, right? And I don't know. I'm as far as buying them, I mean, like I forget who said it. I think it was Marcel, whoever's buying these coins, and I don't know. I just think you're setting yourself up for failure. If I mean, why? I don't know. I mean, but then again, to each his own, right? People, you know, I really don't know what to say about that. But me personally, I wouldn't touch it with a 12-foot pole. You know, I wouldn't touch that for a chance. You know,
I could put that in another context, but I won't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do we got going on in the chat?
Bitconnect coin. I see Marcel, $15. He thinks. Arnold says Fugazi. Chris says you watched the guy who cried that he lost 30,000, but then was probably paid off by Trevon. You know what's funny, Chris? I just came across that video today, and that was one of the videos that I was watching. With the guy who lost 30,000. You know, there's a lot of people who lost a lot of money, and it's
funny because
and I think him specifically, that guy specifically, he was telling people, oh, don't stay away from cryptocurrency. He's like, don't get involved, and I think this is where people are, they're misguided, misinformed. They're not, you know, I think they kind of got lost because of what happened to them. And they kind of bundle Bitcoin and everything else into the whole Bitconnect lending platform thing, which is wrong. Like, you shouldn't be doing that at all. You know, Bitcoin, you got to understand, if you're new to this, cryptocurrency has nothing, you know, Bitcoin has nothing to do with Bitconnect. That's completely on the other end of the spectrum. So don't get it confused. And if somebody tells you don't get into cryptocurrency, I think they're just kind of, they're not, you know, it's wrong. I think it's a wrong assumption on their part to bundle crypto with what happened. What were you gonna say, Ruben?
I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but
Okay.
one thing that I will say is that, listen, the whole thing with Bitconnect, not for nothing. I mean, it's funny because listen, you got these guys. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin that I earned. I did not buy. You got assholes like that. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not gonna say any names.
Yeah, but I think you just gave it away. You just gave it
No,
away.
did I? No, I don't think I gave it away at all.
I think
No,
so.
I don't think I gave it away at all. And then you got the other ones making stupid faces online, always with their little caricature things, and and all that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. Power to a Chief says Euclid card, the so-called crypto debit card, is about to pull an exit scam. Look at Euclid Telegram. People are complaining, not able to withdraw. Nathan Passion just stepped in the room. Ruben, Nathan
Passion, thank you for joining the Coin Scoop. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend to come hang out with us at the Coin Scoop.
Thank you for joining, Nathan. And he says, or she, well, she, because I've known somebody with a name that's similar to Nathan, but Nathan Passion says, so my 5K I put in Bitconnect is gone, or $15 each coin. Nathan, just to be blunt here, I you know, the 5K you put in Bitconnect is, you consider that gone, consider that lost at this point.
Fairy dust.
All right.
You see that scene in Wolf of Wall Street?
Ruben's favorite scene. He talks about it.
Bringing it all the time.
He always talks about it all the time, every episode.
And it's fairy dust. Fugazi.
Yeah. So consider that as a loss.
Effing real.
Nope. Consider it as a loss, Nathan. And I mean, as far as if you want to, you know, hold on to them, or I can't recommend or, you know, give financial advice, but yeah, it's sad. Just be grateful that you didn't lose more than 5,000. Okay. And House of the Moon says the way crypto is going and technology, the crypto debit cards won't be needed. That's a valid point, House of the Moon. That's a valid point. And that was my biggest issue with a lot of these debit card companies coming out. You know, that are, you know, that have those, that offer a crypto type deal or service. But I think there's going to be a few companies like Stack, right? Stack is going to, you know, kind of, you know, I think they're going to be one of the front runners when it comes to crypto debit cards. And I think it's still going to be needed because people, you know, it's going to be slow for people to adopt, you know, scanning with their phones and QR codes and putting in addresses. I don't know. We'll see where that goes. But
Jay Barnes, thank you for joining the Coin Scoop. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly,
Josh, what's up?
Tell a friend to tell a friend about the Coin
Scoop. Arnold says, damn, to lose 30,000, I'd be hunting some people down for real. Black bag for sure. Yeah, dude, I'm sure. Yeah,
there's a lot of people out there right now on the hunt.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And yeah, I don't think this is the end of it. And the whole regulation things that are coming down like a freaking mad hammer on everybody and on the whole space.
But it's because of this, you know, you got these people.
Yeah, and
with this right now.
Yeah, and because of, you know, the crash that we saw, where you said it when we spoke about this, where you're gonna lose literally 50%, if not more. We saw almost 50% get wiped out, and I think along with the manipulation, it had to do with a big deal had to do with what happened with Bitconnect. You know, there was such a big player in the game that if they failed, it was just bound to affect the market in a negative way, and it did. You know. Right on, Nathan says. Arnold, then people suck. The ones that make those dumbass videos disgraceful. Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, everybody was making those videos, right? Everybody was doing these commercials and then using the links to, bring people in, and they're getting a lot of money.
What's up, guys? What's this craze with Bitcoin? I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, but people, that's just a way for them to get money, man. A lot of these people made their money off of the referrals. That's how they made a bulk of their money, for the referrals. So Nathan says, I knew better. I will make it up on Bitcoin. Yeah, Nathan, if you just honestly just stick to Bitcoin and stick to the big runners in Bitcoin. Anything in the top 10. I mean, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Cardano eventually is going to be a big one. Neo, EOS.
Speaking of that, why don't you rip through the top 10 right now? Your screen is too small for me to see. Talk about the top 10 and where we lay on the top 10.
Well, let's just start off with the market cap. Where are we at with the market cap? We're at 556 billion. Bitcoin's at 11.3, which
we're
is
at 556 Billy B's.
I think there's huge manipulations going on in the market, though. There definitely is, dude. Dude, for the entire market to just, bro, you're talking about $50 billion in a day, just getting wiped off, back and forth, put back in, taken out, put back in, taken out. Yeah. I don't know, man. I said it before and I say it again. That's big boy money. That's big boy money moving in and out. So. House of the Moon says sucks to lose 5K, but it happens. Yeah, man. Yeah, you could be like the other guy that loses 30K. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to be in that position. So just consider yourself lucky, man.
Hey.
Oh, don't start with that.
What's
Please don't start with
that. I was watching this video yesterday. It had me cracking up, bro, because they just kept bringing that scene up of him. Bitconnect.
Yeah, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, honestly. But I mean, listen. Even with that, you're still gonna have people who defend it. You're still gonna have people defending it.
Oh yeah, like I said, listen. You got women that still want to marry and have babies with people that are mass murderers in jail.
And to me, I think the biggest giveaway was the ICO that they were having. That was the biggest giveaway, was that ICO, to kind of bring more money in, because if you know the hype around the ICOs, that you could bring in a certain amount of money. And I think that even just with the loss alone, because of all the news and the regulations happening in South Korea and in China, I think with that alone, it was a heavy hit. It was a heavy hit. Network marketing at its finest. Bitconnect. Hey boys, are you into mining? Josh says, what ant miner would you recommend profit wise? It's funny. Let me see what the ant miners. That's on, what is that? Ant miner. What is that? Bitmain, right? Shop Bitmain. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Josh, in order for one of these to be profitable, you would literally probably have to get the newest one that comes out. But where your luck would have to run high is getting word immediately of when the next batch for the newest machine comes out. I think like even the newest ones that came out, even like a few months ago or back in the summertime, they're going to be profitable to an extent, but they're not going to be as profitable as if you were to get them brand new when they first came out. That's the golden spot. That's the sweet spot where you want to get in. So you have these people getting, like, let's just say the S9 when it first came out. You literally have to be one of the first ones to get it for that first batch, and hopefully you get it in enough time, because the difficulty level is going to shoot up within a month or two, and within 3 months your profit margin is just going to drop like crazy.
Chris Onyx just said, check out Badis David Mehmet. He's got all the dirt on Bitconnect.
Yep, I will check that out. Badis David Mehmet. Okay.
Smiley
Okay, let me
Kylie
write that down real
investing is
quick.
gonna make her a millionaire.
Who, Smile? Kylie, you probably already a millionaire, Kylie,
Yeah,
with
no,
the...
you already are with all the either that or you talking a bunch of doo doo, which I highly
Nah,
doubt because every project she talks about
yeah.
is a heavy hitter.
Yo, Marcel got his capital release from Bitconnect in
I know, I
December.
saw that. I saw that.
Wow, dude. Wow.
20K.
Yeah, you got lucky, man. You got lucky. You got very lucky. You know, it's good. Good for you, man. You know, good for you. At least you beat the storm. You know.
Yo, it's funny because remember when we did the episode on T James getting hacked?
Yeah.
And we talking
Yeah.
about him and
Yeah.
these
Okay.
is 20 Bitcoin that I earned. I did not buy.
Okay. Okay.
It's funny because I actually almost like kind of black. Wing.
Don't say it. Really? Blackwing is in the... Oh,
Yes.
my
In
goodness.
the house. Blackwing. What is up, brother?
Yo, Blackwing. What's up, man? Long time no see, brother.
Happy to see everybody in the house, by the way. I mean, we
It's
didn't
good to
expect
see. It's
get
good
this.
to have everybody here. It's,
It really is.
I'm actually
Good to have
shocked.
everybody back after us
I'm
being
actually
out of the
shocked.
game for so long, the past
Yeah.
week and a half, 2 weeks, right? Just
Yeah,
about.
we're a little rusty, guys. We're a little rusty.
A
So
little
thanks
rusty.
for
So definitely thank you for joining the Coin Scoop, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe,
Share,
but most
subscribe.
importantly, tell a friend,
tell a friend
to tell a
tell
friend about the Coin Scoop.
I thought you were gonna say tell a friend to tell a friend about Craig Grant.
Hell no. So, like I was saying, the show we did, I'm just like, I actually almost had some type of sympathy for them. I thought they got smacked. I really thought that they got smacked, and all the comments are like, "Oh, this is the exit scam. This is the exit scam. This is this. This is."
Yeah.
Billy Boom says, "Nice to have 16 friends."
Nice to have 16. Yeah, there you go, man. That's right. We love every 16 of you.
Yep, exactly.
But,
So yeah, so like I was saying, I'm like, I was actually having some type of sympathy for these guys. I was sitting here thinking, all right, these guys really got smacked. They,
yeah.
you know, and now all the comments are just ding, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was a good, not a good thing, but I think it was a good plan on their part, maybe, because I don't know. Looking back now, I really don't believe that what we got. I don't think that's what happened. That was definitely planned, you know, because I think even they knew that that it was just a matter of time, you know. So maybe coming up with something like that was gonna, beat some of the, what is it, the tax, the tax obligations by losing them or getting hacked. But as far as the new tax laws coming out, I don't think that's gonna that's not gonna apply.
They know stuff that we don't know. So they could have done it for reasons that we, as the common folk, are gonna find out about 2, 3, 4 months from now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
or probably never, man. You never know.
Or never know. You're right.
Maybe some of the top promoters of these,
Yeah.
listen, man, maybe they caught wind of something that we necessarily didn't. But I think it's funny that you could see not the desperation, but you can see how they're just like everything. All their stuff was Bitconnect, this and that, and then now it's all these other ones now that that they just weren't even talking about. So
Yeah.
whatever though. To each his own. To each his own. Arnold says it's good to see you live because your pre-recorded videos kind of shrunk or suck. Oh man, well listen, man, we try, brother. I mean, I don't know what to say about that if they sucked, but thanks for the honesty, Arnold. Some people like them.
Thanks for the honesty, Richard. If you get my drift, we're gonna call you Richard from now on.
Rich. Ricardo.
Richard, no, Richard.
But
Richard is long for.
yeah,
you know what they call Richard.
but yeah, man. So I haven't seen, like I said, along with that, the market went down almost 50%. Everybody's been panicking. You know, a lot of weak hands out there. I'm surprised. A lot of weak hands. A lot of people that I know, a lot of their people, a lot of their friends have sold. Almost everybody that I know has sold. You know, nobody's held on to their Bitcoin. You know, everybody kind of got nervous and wanted to secure their money, right? So what did they do? They sold. You know, and to me, I've been through this so many times, Rube. Seeing this type of market going down and losing 80% and 60 and 70%, that it was just another walk in the park.
Yeah.
You know, it's just another walk in the park. You know, Electronium going to hit BTC soon. Also, next exchange, the price will rise sharply. Yeah, man, Electronium's been doing good, man. I'm surprised. It's been holding up well with the big boys, man. Where we at? 12 cents. Yep. Electronium's been doing good, man. Gary Wendling just stepped in the building, Ruben.
Gary Wendling. What is up? I don't know if anybody remembers the old show Gary Shandling.
Gary Shandling.
You remember that? That reminds me of it. Oh, now that we see Gary Wendling. Gary Shandling, Gary Wendling. Thank you for joining the Coin Scoop. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend about the Coin Scoop.
Gary says Hextra has big troubles too. Yeah, guys, you know what? At this point, I would just say get out of all those lending platforms. Get out of what you can. You know, just get out while you can. I mean, even though most of them have locked up, you're locked into what you could take out.
Squeeze your butt cheeks and run.
Yep, that's what we just said. Yeah, just get out while you can. You know, just get out.
Don't
while you
look
can.
back.
No.
Don't look back.
No, because it's it's bad.
Listen, who said it just before? Bitconnect, which a lot of people, you see, that's another thing that pisses me off, man. Is you got people like, I mean, there were countless, and even after it dropped, and after the crowd sale, and after this and that, and after they were sold out, oh God, Bitconnect, I wish, and people prior to that were saying, oh, Bitconnect, oh my God, Bitconnect is the best thing, and then all of a sudden, and that one in particular, I was paying attention to, because I'm sitting here thinking, all right, this is going to be a big one, but even though I never really, we never spoke about it, we never said anything about it, but I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, you know what, I'm just curious. I want to track one to the fullest just to see how much BS is out there. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, Bitconnect even, I had my doubts about. And even then I was like, I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is good. It went good. And you got these people, oh, this is Bitcoin that I earned. I did not buy. And all that chat, and you got other people making stupid faces with their oh my God, with their stupid caricatures, and I'll keep bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
it's
and
now
bad. Bitconnect. Who said that earlier in the chat? That said Bitconnect just.
I don't know. I'm just sick of hearing, like, I'm just like
anything
just
connect.
Listening
anything
to
connect.
Just hearing the name, like anything. Yeah, I'm just like sick of it, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Everybody should just be, you know, if you're new to this or any one of our 16,
says, squeeze your butt cheeks and skedaddle.
Any one of our 16 friends, I would hope that you're intelligent enough to just kind of just.
Honestly, I like Richard is chasing you for real.
Like, This guy.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. I would just stay out of these. You know, there's so many other good projects coming out, guys. There's so many other legit ICOs. You know, you could go to ICOdrops.com. You know, go to ICO Drops, and for the most part, you know, a lot. You know, as long as you do your research, these are all pretty much legit ICOs. You know, this isn't junk. Okay, this isn't junk. These are well researched by top people in the industry who have experience. Okay, who are, I mean, have crazy experience. All right, and a lot of these projects are good. You know, and just stay away from those things. That's all I could say. Honestly, it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. You know, but then again, you got to be careful because you just had an ICO recently, a few ICOs that were supposedly legit, and they ended up being scams. You know, so I don't know. We're just gonna keep getting more of that. We're just gonna keep seeing more of that, guys. You know. Buy Litecoin and hold, Gary says. Yeah, listen, man. You buy any of these big boys here, man. You know, even Bitcoin too. Even Bitcoin. Ethereum, I'm still strong on. Cardano for the long term. You know, Cardano, there's no doubt about it. Cardano now, even if you buy at these prices, which to me is expensive, kind of, because considering when I was watching it when it was a few cents, you know, you could hop into this now and wait it out till 2020, 2021, 2022, 4 or 5 years, and you're gonna be straight, man. You're gonna set yourself up really nice. You know, Inside Crypto says, "Come on, I show you the Bitconnect vid from Crypto 101." Yeah, man. Bill, did you hear that? I didn't even go to the website. I'm not even gonna go to it, man. I'm like, I feel like throwing up now. And anytime I hear anything with the name Connect in it, have you checked out the new IDEX exchange? It's like Ether Delta, but sexier. And yeah, I heard about it. Actually, I went to it too. Let's check it out right here real quick for you guys. And this is decentralized, right? Yeah, this is another decentralized exchange. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of these. You're gonna have a lot of these ones. The DEX is taking over, man. So check these out, guys. You know, I don't know if anybody's still having trouble getting into Bittrex or anything, or any of the major exchanges, but you know, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Arnold R says he owns Spank Coin. Spank Coin or Spank Chain. Yeah, guys, and yeah, man, don't have a weak hand. Don't have a weak hand. You know, just because the market falls and corrects 50-60%, you know, you got people jumping ship and just like, you know. You just gotta hold, and they'll be jumping. Those will be the same people jumping back in when it hits 20,000 again to buy, because they think it's gonna go to 40-50,000. But meanwhile, you should have just held on. Most importantly,
don't forget: do not buy Bitcoin, earn it.
Earn Bitcoin. Yeah. This guy.
What about 50 Cent? I didn't realize that he was one of the first entertainers to accept Bitcoin. You remember the album
Under the Radar? He went under the radar then.
Well, yeah, but he didn't. I think, what was it, Animal Instinct?
Yeah.
He accepted Bitcoin when it was $657.
Yeah. Yep.
And he earned 700 Bitcoin.
Yep.
At the time. Selling his album.
Smart. He probably, I think I read somewhere that he forgot he even had that, you know. But even today, like I saw DJ Khaled, he just put up a video today on Instagram, you know, or somebody else. He was kind of promoting like a debit card, another one of those debit cards, Centra or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, everybody's jumping into the game now, you know. Gary says buy the dips. Yeah, man, that'd be the smart thing to do.
Gary Wendling.
Power to Achieve says get into, I think it's the Smart Media token coin. The volume is sick before Moon launch. Power to achieve. That's the Steam It one, right? The smart media token. Marcel, I did not get into the titanium. I didn't get into titanium or any ICOs.
Arnold, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night. Appreciate
Arnold, thanks, brother.
up.
Thanks, Arnold. Yeah, Marcel, I didn't get into titanium, but I did get into Stack ICO. I got into Stack. I don't know if you heard about that one or
Stack. Yep.
Yeah, but Stack is we'll see how it does. You know,
Chris Sonic said Uncle Murder was talking about Bitcoin. I know you told me about that, Chris.
Yeah, he was talking about Bitcoin on the Breakfast Club, actually.
Yeah, and I told you about Busy Bone, that he's been into Bitcoin.
Yep.
For a while.
Yep. Everybody, you have a few people out there that been
they had the right financial advisors at the right time.
Yep, exactly. Kylie says, "Yo, I need the background music, Chris."
Oh, you didn't set it up? I can never hear it. You didn't set it up?
No, I have it on. I have it on.
You have it?
Can you hear it, or you say you want the channel name, Kylie, or you can't hear it? After futures, shit's gonna skyrocket. Yeah. I think it was the what was it? The CBOE. I was thinking it was gonna drop. To be honest with you, Chris. Because didn't the market, after those contracts expired, the market corrected? And then I think in a few days, what is it, the CME? The CME is those contracts are gonna expire in a few days. So I was reading somewhere where it's possible that we could get another correction. So that's why I keep hearing the magic number 8,000. It's gonna go back down to 8,000 when these contracts expire, and then eventually shoot up, you know, incrementally over the long term for the next few years. But it's possible for another correction. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, Busy Bone, been into crypto for a minute too. Yeah, yep. Smart Mesh. Oh, yeah, Smart Mesh. That was the one I was talking about. That was the one I was talking about during the whole, I think, Smart Mesh. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Remember this one? The, wow, it shot up 85%, dude. I think when we were talking about this was a few cents when we were talking about this.
Yeah.
We brought this up when the whole net neutrality thing, you know, when we got smacked by the whole net neutrality thing, you know. So I think this is a way to kind of connect to the internet in a kind of, I guess, decentralized way, right? You're like piggybacking. It's like a whole mesh network. You're piggybacking off of everybody else's connection to whatever ISP that they have, which can kind of beat what we have now, or what we will soon see to be the, you know, the new internet, so to speak, because of the whole net neutrality deal. So yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. Who mentioned that again? That was Power to Achieve. Yeah, funny you mentioned that. We spoke about this one before. I had my eye on this one. That's a good pick.
DJ Cal says the Iongo Network or Iongo Network.
Next 6 days, get on if you like. I'm gonna check that out. Iongo Network. I use Gemini to buy, trade BTC and ETH.
That's from House of the Moon.
Had no problems. I originally used Coinbase, but they booted me for no good reason. Yeah, I wouldn't even use Coinbase anymore, guys. At this point, you have Gemini. Gemini I used to use a few years ago. I've used them a few times, and I never had an issue with them. Never had an issue. I actually preferred it more than Coinbase. You know, it just felt
Kylie
easier.
Wants to know the channel name.
The channel name is called. Let's give them a shout out. I think this is it right here. Hold on. Look at my screen, Kylie. Ryan Celsius Sounds. Ryan Celsius Sounds. Shout out to Ryan Celsius. That's the name of the channel. That's the preferred selections for the Coin Scoop. Those are the preferred selections. I mean, it's over on Friday. Get a crash by Friday, then skyrocket on the weekend unless they long it this week. That's what, yeah, Chris. Yep. Power to Achieve says buy Smart Mesh before it goes on Binance and hits $1. Thank me later. Crazy volume. Asia loves it. Yeah, it's possible, man. Yep. That's literally the one I had my eyes on that one. I just never pulled the trigger on it. Marcel says he's got a connect in the Philippines who will pass USA. Wow.
Sound like Manuel Noriega.
Wow. I don't want to say it here, but I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I could see it, Marcel. That's I appreciate that. That's actually pretty. That's cool. Thanks, man. Inside Crypto says Russ was telling me South Korea back early February should see a nice market spike. Early February, yeah, man. Let's see. You know, I think they were trying to do away with the whole anonymous trading thing, but I think that's all been squared away at this point. So, you know. Listen, at the end of the day, people could sit there and sell their Bitcoin and they could jump out and leave and think cryptocurrency is a scam. But I tell you the truth, guys, me personally, like I still believe in crypto like 1,000%. And to me, in my mind, it's a no-brainer to just be in it. It's a no-brainer to be in it because to me, this is the wave of the future. That's it. You know, it has been back in the day since I was talking about it. It is now, and it will be into the future. And I think everybody who just doesn't get it, or they're just not informed enough, are kind of just playing on emotions, and they're playing on price. They're playing on the price. And you should just be thinking, you know, for the future. You should be thinking a few years out. You know, but I do believe in not only Bitcoin, but I believe in a lot of the projects here. I do. I see the use case for them. You know, to me, it's here to stay. So, you know, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. They're turning us into criminals. Crypto is the new dope game. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's sad because, you know, they're clamping down. You know, guys, I put it in the Discord. I put an article there that you know, that really gives you a good breakdown on where you're going to be liable for paying taxes when it comes to crypto. And it's pretty scary. It's pretty eye-opening. So definitely hop on over to the Discord and check that out because, and I think that what that list right there that I put up last night, you know, all the taxes that you're gonna have to pay, that I think that's just a small part of it. Like it's there's a lot more to that. There's a lot, especially like here in the States. There's a lot more to that, and just have everything squared away. I mean, I don't even know myself. I don't even know, like, I still have I have a lot of work to do when it comes to the whole taxes thing, and I don't know. It's a big question mark. Gary Wendling says yes, crypto is the future. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Power to achieve. Banks are the biggest scam and money washed. Yep. Chris says, I say lending platforms was the new crack until Bitconnect shut down. Yep. Just like how the Rockefeller laws killed the crack game. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, the lending platforms were the new, you know, and there's going to be more of those. Maybe not necessarily lending, but there's going to be a lot more scam type deals in the space that you're going to have to really be aware of, be careful with. I believe in the tech, but I also believe in gold. House of the Moon, you hit it on the nose there. You hit it on the nose, House of the Moon. It's also going to be wise of you if you're new to the game. It's going to be wise to you're always going to want to, you know, you never want to be 1,000% into one thing, right? So the fact that he mentions gold is an option for you guys. There's other ways to kind of move the crypto and you know, preserve, you know, your profits into other things. You know, it's always a smart move. So
and
don't ever keep all your eggs.
Exactly what they mean by accredited investor.
Yeah. If you're already rich, you can invest.
Bill
If you are
says
trying-
taxes was that.
Yeah, exactly. If you are trying to get rich, you can't invest. What the F? Yeah, Marcel, and I think there's some ICOs and there's some companies out there that actually you can be an accredited investor based on the amount of crypto that you have. So if you can prove that you own this amount of crypto, whether I think it be Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'm not sure if other altcoins, but I think if you can show that you have a certain amount of whatever, maybe a million or half, you know, it seems to be the $1 million seems to be the magic number that I keep hearing in order to be considered an accredited investor, but that does apply to crypto itself, not necessarily fiat and other real world assets, right? So, but then again, I mean, I don't know too many people who have $1 million in crypto, so I know a few, but not a lot. Gary Wendling, I have no idea how to do my taxes from last year. Too much flipping, hardly any records. Yeah, Gary. I think they're preying. I think the authorities are preying on misinformation and you know, to
That's
a
how they
certain
make their money.
Yeah, there's misinformation. There's nothing set in stone. There isn't any really. There's no really strict guidelines telling us what to do and how to go about filing for it, right? And factoring in losses also, right? Like it's one big mess. All right, and check out the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join us over there. But check out the Discord. Last night I posted up a podcast with Laura Shin from Unchained. It's about an hour long. Listen to that podcast. She has two tax attorneys or two accountants, whatever. She has two guys in there and she's interviewing them. Listen to that podcast. A lot of good info. And these guys just go back and forth about everything. So, you know. And thanks for the thumbs down, whoever gives the thumbs down.
I
We
was just
appreciate
gonna
that.
say that. Yeah, appreciate it.
So,
We'd wish you joined us in the chat, you
Yep.
you little kitty cat, if you get what I mean.
Marcel says, inside crypto, if you're buying houses and boats, oh, somebody took it away. Well, thanks for taking it away. But inside crypto, if you're buying houses and boats, IRS will want to know where you got the money. Pay taxes, just half at least. Oh yeah, and again, guys, make no mistake about it. At this point, it doesn't matter what you do with your crypto. It doesn't matter if a question mark comes up or a red flag for whatever reason. I think at this point, it doesn't even matter if you tied your identity to that Bitcoin initially, whether it be through Coinbase or Gemini or one of these centralized exchanges. There's other ways of identifying, you know, tying yourself to that Bitcoin, and you're gonna have some questions. You're gonna have some questions to be answered. So,
And we got it back.
yeah, that's me. I'm giving ourselves a thumbs down there. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna have. I was actually gonna do that tonight, but maybe we'll do that on the next show. We're gonna go through all the tax. You know, we're gonna go through the actual announcement that the SEC has given out so far, as far regarding taxes. We're gonna really break everyone down. So somebody's messing with us. That thumbs down. That guy from the Bitconnect promo video popped into thumbs down, you guys.
I wish he would join the
Yeah.
chat. If that was if that was the truth, join the chat. We'd get
Yeah.
some serious subs with that guy.
Yeah, but I think the confusion with the taxes, I think that's where they're gonna get a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's where they're gonna get a lot of people. Because even and Laura mentions this in the podcast, guys. Even if you lose your crypto or you get hacked, I forget what number you're still liable up to pay those taxes, but you still have to pay taxes no matter what. Like anything, transactions, loss, capital gains, transaction back to fiat, not even coming out of fiat. Like it's crazy, man. It's ugly out there.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Power to achieve. I believe Electronium will pull the biggest increase of them all. It's possible. Power to achieve is possible. It's possible. Can they identify you if you cash out in Ethereum? They can't trace ETH like BTC. Actually, Marcel, they can trace the Ethereum, believe it or not. Ethereum is just as open as Marcel. As Marcel. Ethereum is just as open as it's just as open as Bitcoin. You could track the transactions just as easily with Ethereum. You can literally track it. Just I've done it. I've done it before with my own.
Nothing is safe.
I was able to track, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, even if they just get that transaction hash, they get the transaction hash. If you're just going from Bitcoin to Ethereum, they can take that, pop it in, and then, and even that, I put it in the Discord last night also, the Chainalysis, the website, Chainalysis. Check them out. It's yeah, man. It's pretty deep.
Kylie is keeping it gangster. She puts her cell phone in the chat with all of our millions and millions of subscribers.
Kylie, you are nuts.
EALZ.
You are nuts, Kylie. I give you respect though for that. Marcel, yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy. Yeah, Marcel, take down her number.
Out.
Gary says at first I thought you were
a Colorado number.
I don't know. I think that's Cali.
Is it Cali? All right.
I think so.
Kylie from Cali.
Gary Wenley says at first I thought you would only pay taxes when you went back to fiat. Gary, as far as I know at this point, and again, on the next show we're gonna break down the whole announcement.
Since the new year dropped,
I'm pretty sure that still, even though if you leave it, they're gonna treat it as property, right? So you're still gonna be liable for any gains that you see, even if you don't cash out. Which I don't know. It's ridiculous, man. But I'm gonna get a confirmation on that for you. We're gonna just do the whole episode on that announcement for this, you know, for the new tax announcement for cryptos. DJ, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about $500 ETN. Rumors have it that Electronium is hooking up with Alibaba. Yeah, guys. If that happens, ETN to the moon, baby. ETN to the moon. House of the Moon says, in reality, the IRS only cares about US dollar gains. If you want to just keep it in crypto land, I wouldn't worry. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, how it would affect if you were to just leave it in crypto and not cash out, you know, to kind of realize that those profits. I don't know how that makes any sense for them to sit there and tax you if you just leave it in there alone, but I think it's, you know, whatever, they're gonna go after every angle when it comes to this stuff. So, and Power to Achieve says, I think ETN will hook up to Amazon due to several factors. I see $5 this year. Yeah, guys, listen, man, optimistic outlooks, you know, I hope so also, man. I really do, you know, I really do, you know. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to wrap up tonight's show. Yes, we want to thank you guys for hanging out with us once again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, tell a friend. Tell a friend. We'll be back tomorrow evening. Same place. Right. Possibly the same time. Maybe an hour difference. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with the Coin Scoop. I'm your host, Ruben.
And I'm your host, Chris Cryptopolis. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us, all right? Peace, love, crypto wealth.
Peace and
love.
Good night. Peace and love.